Second sample, it was the jelly sample. And the jelly sample is kind of interesting. It doesn't really match with what I see in terms of the geological history of the area. What I did is I took what's called a smear sample. And so I don't know if you can see here in my video, there's a small microscope slide.
When we sent that sample in, it had a kind of a green coloration to it. Do you know what could account for the green coloration of it?
Originally, we were thinking it was some kind of algal material.
You mean algae?
That's right, yeah. I didn't see any algal structures. So it's not a biologically driven color as far as I can tell.
So it's not chlorophyll?
I don't think so. So I thought I'd dig in a little deeper into this smear slide. So we washed it down to see what kind of material was left. And so what you're seeing now is the organic slime or jelly sample has dissolved away, and the particles you see are pieces of burnt plant material. And what was surprising is the abundance of burnt plant material in a relatively small sample size. The real take home here is that it's full of charcoal.
You mean like something caused a fire deep inside the mesa?
Absolutely, yeah.
Wow. Like something caused a fire deep inside the mesa?
Absolutely, yeah.
Wow.
In my research here at the University of Utah, I study ancient wildfires, and we look for exactly this. We look for burnt plant material, and this is what we find.
Botany expert Dr. Mitchell Power believes that the green jelly-like substance found in the drilling spoils that came out of the mesa is plant-based and offers evidence of extensive burning. So how might they be connected to the huge, possibly metallic, dome-shaped object, which may also be covered with materials that are associated with spacecraft? If you were to take a wild stab in the dark as to how in the world these two samples got a couple 100 feet inside a mesa, somewhere between 50 and 100 foot deep, what would you think?
It's a tough nut to crack here. I'm not 100% sure on what it's doing there. But my guess, if I had to, put my money on anything, would be some kind of buried wetland feature.
That is absolutely not what I was expecting to hear.
No, that was completely not what I was expecting to hear.
Did these burned jelly materials get inside solid rock through a natural process over thousands of years? I can't imagine how that would be possible. Or was there once a wetland there, and the dome-shaped object caused the fire? The only solid takeaway I can think of is we have got to keep looking for answers inside the mesa.
Well, as if the mesa wasn't already complicated enough, thank you for making it even more complicated for us.
And bizarre.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much, Dr. Power.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
If this is some ancient wetlands, how do we account for pulling out a bunch of metal that's even deeper than what this sample was?
A bunch of metal. We've been told that it's similar to aerospace materials.
Yep.
Then we've got this goo in there.
And we have a wetland that was on fire. You can see where we're going with that.
Oh, yeah. It reeks of a crash of some
It
sort.
does reek of a crash.
It's science fiction, but who knows?
It's really, really strange.
Can this picture get any more complicated?